Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you. Woo. I hope you all are doing well today. Well, you know what time it is. Well, first off, it's time for me to turn on a light so I can see. I'm kind of sitting in the dark. It was kind of nice if I say so myself. So, good morning, good morning. As you know, the first things we do is we like ourselves. We share over into the Twixverse and Threadosphere. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me move this so that I can have my keyboard here. Okay, so let's go ahead and post this over in the Twixverse. And then we're going to go over to the Threadosphere here and we're going to twist. I don't know what you call it here in threads. We're going to, I don't know, thread it, I guess. So there, that is sent, and that is sent. We are doing good here. I've got to go over to Twitch and make it not emote only so that if people want to go over there and talk, they can. So we must turn that off here. Um, I want to look at something real quick. I am just so glad that you guys are here. Yay! Very good. Okay, so everything looks excellently good over here. Everything looks like it's on Twitch. YouTube looks like it's doing his thing. I was trying to think of a poll. I can't think of a poll today. It's Monday. Um, my brain just is not working. Um, I don't know. I just don't know what to post today for a poll. So we're not going to do one. I just can't. My brain won't let me work today. So we're now going to go over to the chat and let's see who is here. Well, first off, let me do this. Let me do my quick little two promotions at the beginning of the show before we talk to chat. I have helped Team Park Streamers raise $3,000 for Children's Hospital of Orange County. If you're interested in doing that, if you would like to, if you can't support them financially, if you could just get the word out to other um, fellow beings that this is going on, if they would like to support, they have. I know they are at least $1,800 toward their goal. I'm sure they are more since then. I have not checked in a couple of days, but yes, if you could support them, that would be wonderful. And and come on. And also at 1 o'clock, I am going to be building a Destiny 2 Ghost Shell. Agent Atwood will be my guest, so I am very excited to be doing that. So let's now check our chat and see how everything is. Come on, change. There we go. So here's our chat. We have Dadman Walking. Morning, Mrs. Love you and have a great stream. Well, I love you too, and I hope you have a wonderful day at work. We have Snortapoopus Cuber. Hello, humans and other critters. Hello to you, Mr. Burr. I hope you are doing well. We have hellos back and forth. We have stream elements over there in Twixland. We have a good afternoon to Mr. Angel. I hope you are doing well. I hope your morning was good. since you have already passed it and are now heading toward evening. And Dadman is in a cave where he is working. We have some hellos, and let's see who we have. Sci-Fi Mombi. Hello to you. I hope you are doing well today. Phil TMNT, good morning. Is oh snap! Is that the lovely and awesome tacular Mrs.DadmanWalking55? I see. Yes, it is. I love that word. Awesome, awesome tacular. I love that word. I should get. I should put that on a cup. Be awesome tacular today. Love it. Love it. And Sci-Fi hopes everyone had a good weekend. Had a very good weekend. Um, we had fun. Got a little bit of work done. Not as much as I wanted, but that's okay. And Phil lost his brain in the weekend. That's okay to lose your brain. We have a new person here I have not seen before. Clifton 3D, good morning to you. I hope you are having a good morning, and I hope you enjoy the show today. Um, Paul, favorite breakfast. That could be one. Let me see here. Let's just finish through this chat. Pancakes, scrambled eggs with toast, croissant and coffee. And what is breakfast? Yes, okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to. I'll go back and forth. Pancakes, scrambled eggs, toast, croissant. I gotta make sure I spell croissant right. Let me look down here. Okay. Today's poll. Oh, here's another one. I like polls about polls. We need polls about polls. We don't need polls about polls. I'd rather pole dance than do polls. This is the poll I will do today. Oh, fantastic. I'm so glad you stopped by, Clifton. That is wonderful. Okay, well, let me get this poll. It's a simple poll today because it's Monday, and I am doing a actual full show today with birthdays, PowerPoint, the whole shebang. We are going back to doing that. Um, we have pancakes. We have scrambled eggs and toast. I just put eggs and toast, and the people can choose the way they like their eggs cooked. We have pancakes, eggs, and toast. Croissant. What was the other one? Croissant and coffee. This is the word I'm going to misspell. And the yes, this one. Breakfast. What is that? So that is our poll. I like this breakfast best. Pancakes. I'm going to put pancake, even though they're very different. I'm going to put pancakes or waffles. That way people can kind of spread it out a little bit. Uh, Eggs and toast, croissant, and coffee. So that is our poll today. Very, very good. Um, let's see. We have hellos and hellos. And Admiral Teague is here. Hello. Hello. How are you doing today? I hope you are well. I hope your brain is starting to engage. I know that many mornings you need coffee to get that brain going. So I hope you are doing well there. Um, yes, well, what we'll do is it could be, I probably should have done that croissant, bagel, an English muffin. Um, we can, I should have put that on with croissant. My apologies, T, but consider that part of the croissant selection croissant, bagel, English muffin, um, because You know why bagels didn't make the list? Because I don't eat bagels. And so they're not on my brain. I used to, but they're too tough. They're hard for me to chew. They're too chewy for me. Yes, people have like spaghetti left. I should have put leftovers. Last night's leftovers. You're slowly booting up, and that's okay. Pizza. Yes, a lot of people eat pizza. Since the croissant waffle, the uh, uh, option counts for the bagel option. So, yes, um, there's always controversy in the polls. I always forget to put something in, or uh, too many dynamics, too many type dynamics. I should have just put bread and coffee. Your choice of bread and coffee. Hey, everybody. Have you guys been hearing me? Have you have you guys been hearing me? Because I feel like my mic was on mute. So has people not been hearing me? I need to know. Inquiring minds need to know, is my mic working? Okay. Did it ever go silent for a period of time? Because I went to mute my mic to take a sip of drink and it felt like it was mute. Oh, okay. Good. Because it's Monday. Note to self. Okay. Oh, well, I went to mute my mic. The reason I asked is I went to mute my mic to take a sip of drink. And I felt the button and it felt like it was already muted. And I'm like, oh no, oh no, have I just been chatting along here and you guys were just talking in chat and it looked like you heard me? Oh, oh. But thank you guys so much. Note to self, think a little harder before suggestion polls. I I should take and write the polls and stick them on the sheet and have them ready, but I figure I'm good where I'm at. So um so very good. I am going to mute my mic for a second so I can take a drink. So if you don't hear anything for quite a certain amount of time, you might want to say, "Are you muted?" Ah, so very good. Okay. I think it's time to start our show. We are back to the regular format, at least for the time being. I loved doing the puzzles. It gave me a chance to kind of take a little breather and to kind of catch up a little bit on the shows. And yes, yesterday was crazy. The chat was so funny, so funny. Well, we're like I said, we are now starting into our regular format. We're on Mondays uh, and Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays. We do birthdays and all that. Um, so here we go. It is birthday time, and happy birthday to everybody that is born today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And who is our first birthday recipient today? It is none other than Elton John, 77 years old. And hello, B from O. I am so glad you are here today. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello so that I know that you're around. So yes, happy birthday. And Dadman loves singing his songs. He's got some good songs out there. Elton John, 77 years old. Rock and roll legend who has sold over 300 million records worldwide during his six-decade career in music. He is making him one of the best-selling artists of all time. He is best known for such hits as Rocket Man, Tiny Dancer, Benny and the Jets, and Candle in the Wind. In 2019, they released the film Rocket Man based on his life. He has received a Primetime Emmy Award, 2 Academy Awards, 6 Grammy Awards, 1 Tony Award, and 2 Golden Globe Awards. Let's see, he won a Grammy, an Emmy, and a. So he is one of those that has received an EGOT. He's received one of an every award. Emmy, Oscar, Grammy, Emmy, well, let's see, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. So Elton John, 77 years old. Yes, he is EGOT. As I've learned new words today. Well, before we go on from Elton John, let's check our poll here real quick and see how it is going. Wow. Eggs and toast is number 1. Pancakes and waffles is second. So 7 votes. 7 votes. I should ask one time, how do you like your eggs? If you eat eggs, how do you like your eggs? Oh, if he likes flowers, good for him that he can afford his flowers. So if anybody hasn't subscribed to my channel, please do. I'd like to try to get up to 200 before I go on my vacation, which will be on Thursday. So let's see if I can get. I have one more subscriber. I believe that probably was um, um, I can't remember your first name. Oh my gosh. I remember 3D. Clifton. Okay, I was right. I was going to say Clifton 3D, but I said, oh, that's not right. But it is. So thank you so much for that subscription. Oh, he can't afford flowers when he keeps going broke. Okay, I got you. I got you. The poorest rich man there is. And then our next birthday is Aretha Franklin. She passed away at 76 years old in 2018. She is the Queen of Soul who released the immortal hits You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman and Respect. RESPECT. Yep. She has won more than 15 Grammys, one of which was due to her 75 million record sales. Aretha. Yes, how you like your egg over easy, but still a bit runny yolk. I I don't like it when they cook it too much that the bottom of the yolk part gets cakey. Um, I just like sunny side up. And yes, Aretha. I love listening to her music. Yes, she had that glass shattering, amazing voice. Uh, I love Aretha. I love her songs. I just love everything about her. And then we have Sarah Jessica Parker, 59 years old. She won 3 Screen Actor Guild Awards, 4 Golden Globe Awards, and 2 Emmy Awards for her role as Carrie Bradshaw on Sex and the City. Her film credits include Hocus Pocus, which I loved her in that, Ed Wood's, and Failure to Launch. She also appeared in a stage production of How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. And she married Matthew Broderick in 1997, and they have 3 children. So, Sarah Jessica Parker, happy birthday to you. And then our next person is Mickey Madison, 25 years old. She's a screen actress who broke through in the role of Max Fox on the dramedy Better Things. She was also in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She had a role in Scream that really got her more attention. She was 15 years old when she made her first feature film, Liza Liza Skies Are Gray, and she provided the voice of Candy the barista in The Addams Family. Mickey Madison at 25 years old. And then we have Danica Patrick, 42 years old, an American former racing driver. I remember when she went on to racing, kind of made a pretty big stink there. Um, she's one of the most successful women in the history of American open wheel car racing. Her victory in the 2008 Indy Japan 300 is the only win by a woman in the IndyCar Series race. You first saw Sarah Jessica Parker um, in um, the Flight of the Navigator. I vaguely remember that movie. I vaguely remember that movie. Yeah, and I have, I've seen her and stuff, but I don't. I couldn't. Hocus Pocus is the only thing I could tell you. And of course, Sex in the City. Um, I think everyone knows Sex in the City, love it, hate it, or whatever. It's kind of there. And Danica was also in South Park. And we have Real Wade Gaming Nation live. Hello, good morning to you. I am doing well. I hope you are doing well today. Thank you for coming to the show. You first saw Sarah Jessica Parker um, on Broadway in Annie as Annie. I think I remember you. Yes, I think I remember you saying that before. That is really cool. That is really cool. So, who is our next person? I know not. Let's see. Our next person is, let's move this over here, is Kyle Lowry, 38 years old. He's a professional basketball player for the NBA Philadelphia 76ers. He's a six-time All-Star, was named All-NBA Third Team in 2016, and won an NBA championship with the Toronto Raptors in 2019. That was their first and only title in franchise history. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest Raptors players of all time due to his work with turning the franchise around from the post Vince Carter era to their first ever championship in 2019. All you basketball people will understand what that meant. I just got my information just so that you know my sources are famousbirthday.com and wikipedia.org. So I don't understand any of that, but I figured basketball players or fans would. Um, as a starting point guard, Lowry played an integral role in the Raptors' success from 2012 to 2021. He also was a member of the U.S. national team that won a gold medal in the 2016 Summer Olympics. Kyle Lowry, 38 years old. You sort of hated the Abeltique sort of hated to play Annie, but she was good, I guess. Only two more? Ooh, what? Ooh, let me see. Let's see where we are at. Very nice. 198 subscribers. Thank you very much for that. While I'm over here, my poll is 6 people voted for eggs and toast and 4 people for pancakes and waffles. I actually was trying to get my youngest to toast me some bread this morning, but they were busy and couldn't do it. Thank you so much, Wade. And then Admiral Teague says, Man of La Mancha, now there's a play. When I saw that Brian Stokes Mitchell was Quixote, but Dulciana was Gina from Scarface. That was distracting. Man from La Mancha is a good play. It is. I do agree with you so much. So, who is our birthday recipient? Oh, I went backwards. Kyle Lowry. Did I not show him? Okay, there's Kyle Lowry. I think I hit the button and it went backwards. Sorry, guys. And then we have Matthew Garber. He passed away at 21 years old. He was a British child actor. He was most notably as Michael Banks in the 1964 film Mary Poppins. His other screen credits include The Three Lives of Thomasina and The Gnome Mobile. He appeared alongside actress Karen Doltrice in all three of those films. On January 13th, 1977, he died at a Royal Free Hospital in Hampstead, London, of hemorrhagic necrotizing pancreatitis at the age of 21. In 2004, he was posthumously named a Disney legend. Matthew Garber passed away at 21 years old. And now, this is why I wish Hungry Boy was here, because it is someone's birthday that I know he truly, 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 truly loves. And that is Patrick Troughton. Passed away at 67 years old. He's an English actor best known for his roles in television and film. He played the second incarnation of the Doctor in the long-running British science fiction television series Doctor Who from 1966 to 69. He reprised the role in 72, 73, 83, and 85. His other works include appearances in several fantasy, science fiction, and horror productions, including The Omen and The Box of Delights. And we have Agent Atwood. What's up, y'all? And we are doing a show. That's what's up. We're all up either doing this show or watching this show. And Phil says, oh, snap. It is the second Doctor. Yes, it is. And Snorterpoopus says, Scarecrow. So happy birthday, Patrick Troughton, today. And Paul Michael Glazier. I grew up watching Starsky and Hutch. And I loved Paul Michael Glazier. He was always the one that the bad stuff happened to. He's an actor, director, and writer. His career spanned 5 decades. He made his acting debut in the television series Love is a Mini Splendid Thing. He rose to prominence for his portrayal as Detective Dave Starsky in the 1970s television series Starsky and Hutch. He went on to write and direct 5 episodes of the show. Following the show's success, he ventured into directing for other series, which included Miami Vice, Judging Amy, and Las Vegas. He also directed the cult classic film The Cutting Edge and the moderately successful box office film The Running Man. Paul Michael Glazier, 81 years old today. And we have Agent Atwood asking, how's my favorite polar bear? Yes, he has. He has had a rough life. And some more good mornings are being passed around in the chat. So, Paul Michael Glazier, 81 years old today. Dang, everyone is getting old. Yes, that's what happens in life. And Snorterpoopus says, well, Snorterpoopus says he is suspended somewhere between awake and needing a nap. How is you? And Mr. Angel is still recovering from the stream yesterday. Yes. And we have a Dadman. Hi, Dadman. Yes. Only two more to go. Yes, I know. It is hard to be 81 years old. And you know what's really hard for me is when I'm looking for pictures for the birthdays. And then you see the ones and that I don't recognize them at the age they are now. And that's why sometimes I go back and I use a picture. Um, no, I have not heard anything, and as far as I know, Dadman has not heard anything. So we're just kind of waiting it out. I'm kind of under the assumption that if he's recovering in the hospital, he doesn't really have access to communication. So, like I say, right now, I'm just assuming that no news is good news and that he is recovering. Um, he is recovering. But thank you so much for asking. I wish I had some information that I could share, um, but I don't. And Admiral Teague said, "It's weird how William Shatner looks more or less like himself despite all the years." Yes, some actors, or not just actors, but some people do that. It's like they don't really change much from their through their adulthood. Um, I I agree with you on that. Sometimes it's just weird. Oh, this next person, this is funny. It's more the story than her that is famous. This is Jennifer Edwards. She's the daughter of Blake Edwards and the stepdaughter of Julie Andrews. She was in a made for NBC made for television movie Heidi, which aired November 17th, 1968. What makes her so famous is this film Heidi was to air after the a game between the Jets and the Raiders. Well, the Jets ran a little over their time. This movie was supposed to start at 7. Well, somebody at NBC decided to cut off the last few minutes of the Jets Raider game because they thought that it wouldn't matter because of the score. Well, the Raiders staged an improbable comeback at that game, which everybody missed because they had to watch the movie Heidi instead. Well, angry football fans flooded the switchboards of NBC with complaints and overloaded the New York Police Department's elaborate phone system. 35 after the infamous incident, Jennifer Edwards met the Jets' former quarterback Joe Namath on a plane to New York, and both described the meeting as pleasant. Yes, it wasn't that poor child's fault. Oh, as a New York Jets fan, this is where the curse began. This damn game started all our damned misery. You have any idea how humiliating it is to be Jets fan in the first place? I don't think she was in. Um, I really kind of looked, and I don't recall that she really was in a lot of other stuff. Let me look and see. I'm sure she was, but to me, it was nothing of of note really. She was um, she was in Days of Wine and Roses at the age of 5. Um, Son of Pink Panther, maybe Sunset. These are the movies. There's not that many. I'll read them to you. Days of Wine and Roses, Hook, Line, and Sinker, The Carrie Treatment, SOB, The Man Who Loved Women, A Fine Mess, That's Life, The Perfect Match, Sunsets, All's Fair, Overexposed, Life on the Edge, Son of the Pink Panther, Vampire Clan, 180, The Accountant, which these last three were short films. The Accountant and DILF. Yeah, she really was not in a lot of stuff. She played an episode in Star Trek The Next Generation as Ms. Kyle in the episode New Ground in 1992. Yeah, that was, oh gosh, some Western. Um, I don't, it doesn't look, she was not in Willy Wonka. She was not in Willy Wonka. She is 70 now, and it is all her fault. And Admiral Teague said, someone should have called the cops on the New York Jets. She was not in Willy Wonka. It doesn't look like she was in any westerns. I have no idea. Yeah, SOB was when she went topless. It was weird. Yes, she got all of Blake Edwards and Julie Andrews' money. Oh yes, that was Melissa Gilbert. Yes, Melissa. That's Melissa Gilbert. But yeah, so Jennifer Edwards, um, notoriously known as the girl who ruined NFL football. I'm just kidding. And then we have Randall Emmett, 53 years old. He's a film producer and television personality. He is chairman and co founder of the production company Emmett Furla Oasis Films. His notable movie credits to his name would include Martin Scorsese's Silence and The Irishman, Lone Survivor, Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans, The Wicker Man, and both The Amityville Horror and Amityville The Awakening. He was executive producer on the TV series SAF3 and Power. Yes, anyone with first two names, anybody who has two first names, we must be careful. She looks like Mary, the other sister on Little House on the who lost her eyesight. Oh my gosh, what was her name? Oh, see, I think she. Let's see, what was that actress's name? Oh gosh, that's gonna drive me crazy. You guys are making me look stuff up today. It's Monday. Melissa Sue Anderson. Melissa Sue Anderson. Wow. I am looking at pictures of these people as, adults. Oh, goodness gracious. Wouldn't recognize them. They could walk right past me, wouldn't even recognize them. And Power is a good show. I don't like to miss Raising Canaan. Yes, Melissa Sue Anderson. You guys were quicker than me, quicker than me. I had to actually look it up. Our next person is Kate DiCamillo, 59 years old. She is an American children's fiction author. She has published over 25 novels, including Because of Winn-Dixie, The Tiger Rising, The Tales of Despereaux, The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane, The Magician's Elephant, and the Mercy Watson series, and Flora and Ulysses. Her books have sold around 37 million copies, 4 have been developed into films, and 2 have been adapted into musical settings. Her works have won various awards. The Tale of Despereaux and Flora and Ulysses won the Newbery Medal, making DiCamillo one of 6 authors to have won 2 Newbery Medals. Kate DiCamillo, 59 years old today. And D.C. Fontana passed away at 80 years old. She's an American television scriptwriter and story editor, best known for her work on the original Star Trek series. She later worked with Roddenberry again on Genesis 2, and then as story editor and associate producer on Star Trek the Animated Series. Together with Derek Chester, Fontana also wrote the scripts for Beth, Beth, Bethesda Software Works video games Star Trek Legacy and Star Trek Tactical Assault. She also wrote an episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine and an episode of the Star Trek fan-made series Star Trek New Voyages. Other shows she worked on included The Streets of San Francisco, Bonanza, The $6 Million Man, Logan's Run, The Waltons, and Dallas. Whoops, I meant to hang up that. What am I doing? Um, she was also she was inducted into the Fontana was inducted into the Museum of Pulp Culture's Science Fiction and Fantasy Hall of Fame. She was also awarded the Morgan Cox Award in 2002 by the Writers Guild of America and twice named to the American Screenwriters Association Hall of Fame. D.C. Fontana passed away at 80 years old. Star Trek, yes. Star Trek writer, lover. Respect to her. Fist bump and applause. And all hail D.C. Fontana, one of the greatest Star Trek writers of all times. We are being scanned. Red alert, red alert. So happy birthday to you. And we have Reggie Fils-Aimé, 63 years old, an American businessman, best known for being the president and chief operating officer of Nintendo of America, the North American branch of the Japanese video game company Nintendo. He was the CEO from 2006 to 2019. He also was, I believe, the first non Japanese person to be president and CEO. Prior to his promotion to president and COO, I'm sorry, I said CEO, COO, Chief Operating Officer, he was Executive Vice President of Sales and Marketing. He gained celebrity status among gamers following his appearance in Nintendo's E3 2004 press conference in May 2004, and that helped to revitalize Nintendo's image as a major contender among other video game console makers, Sony Interactive Entertainment, and Microsoft. So, 63 years old today, Reggie Fils-Aimé. Happy birthday to you. Yes, there were some things that, yes, there were successes and they were failures. Yes. Our next birthday celebrant is Frank Ferrer, 58 years old, an American rock drummer. He is best known as the drummer for the hard rock band Guns N' Roses, with whom he has played, toured, and recorded since 2006. He is the longest tenured drummer in the band's history. He was also a member of Psychedelic Furs, Love Spit Love, as well as The Beautiful. He has recorded and worked with several high-profile musicians, including Robbie Draco Rosa, Tool, Gordon Gano, PJ Harvey, Tommy Stiston, Nina, Frank Black of the Pixies, Neil Young, Perry Farrell, and the Cheetah Chrome of the Dead Boys. Frank Ferrer, 58 years old today. Happy birthday, dude! And our next person is David Lean, passed away at 83 years old. He's an English film director, producer, screenwriter, and editor, widely considered one of the most important figures in British cinema. Yes, drum roll, drum roll. He directed the large scale epics, The Bridge on the River Kwai, Lawrence of Arabia, Dr. Zhivago, Ryan's Daughter, and A Passage to India. He also directed the film adaptation of two Charles Dickens novels, Great Expectations and Oliver Twist, as well as the romantic drama Brief Encounters. David Lean, 83 years old. Happy birthday to you. He says, "Oh, geez, I saw the beautiful open up for Sinead O'Connor. They sucked. This guy did a lot better stuff than that." Okie dokie. Well, guess what? We are done with our birthdays today. I hope you enjoyed them. Um, let's check out the poll while we are going in between. 12 votes. Um, we have 6 votes for eggs and toast, 5 votes for pancakes and waffles, and 1 vote for breakfast. What's that? Sometimes I forget to eat breakfast. We are doing wonderfully over on Twitch and on YouTube. We have 8 people watching with at least 12 likes. Let me see if there are more. We have 14 likes. Thank you guys very much for that. So it is, guess what time it is, everybody? It is time for drum roll. Even though that's not what it's for, I'm going to put drum roll. It is time for drum roll. Something meaningful. Da, 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 da. And what are our memes about today? They're about lobsters. So here we go. When you're hell bent on having lobster, but you're broke. Oh my gosh. I thought that was so funny. Extremely creative. Bring in the molten. Yes, we need the butter. Yes. And lobster. Oh, nom, 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 nom. How to speak Philadelphian. It's lobster. Want some lobster. Wow, that is just uncanny. Are you sure you're not a baby lobster? Oh, oh. Eating bugs? No. Eating wet bugs? Yes. Yes, I think I read at one time that lobster was considered a poor person's food. And Yeah, and it's how things have changed. Marketing, man, marketing. Yes, delicious mud bugs. And we have Lady V Elements. Good morning to you. How are you today? With a hearty eyes, 2 cups of coffee, and a couple croissants. Or as you know, they croissants. No, I say croissants. I can't do all that other stuff. Well, what we had said earlier is that I should have just put um, like croissant, bagel, English muffin, or bread, or just toast. But I didn't. So that one is croissant is representative of every bread in existence. Because I said preferred bagel with my coffee. Yes, they used to feed their inmates lobsters. How times have changed. I think that is so funny. Things drunk lobsters should never say. Oh, yeah, buddy, why don't you just eat me? Oh, yes, with a little butter. I always wonder that with some things. Who the hell thought up the idea of eating the first lobster? What were they thinking? It looks like a sea cockroach. That's some serious hunger. I agree, and I agree with you on that one. I can totally believe that about the prison food. I You do not care for seafood. Um, I do not. I really do not. I have eaten it, but uh, shrimp, lobster, all those things are bottom feeders, and I just yeah. And yes, this one is very very funny. Yes, caviar and lobster used to be poor folks' food. The irony. Yes, I marketing. It's all about marketing. And it really does look like a sea cockroach. Yes, I agree. 100%. Yeah, it is. Yes, it's true. They attributed to a prison in Maryland, pretty sure. Yeah, it's yeah, it used to be poor people's food. Not anymore. Say no to pot. Or obey the law, or you go to jail and eat lobster all day. Oh, pot's a bad thing. Say no to pot. Biologically immortal, defeated by rubber bands. Suppose guessing those who survived it learn how to cook it better. I guess there's so much work into eating, and even that, just trying to eat lobster. You see one of these creatures like that, and you go, "Oh yeah, I'm going to rip open everything and dig out whatever I can to eat." It makes no sense. It makes no sense to me how somebody would have even thought of doing that. Looking at it, I would have said, "Oh well, I'm dead." I wouldn't have bothered. Oh, thank you so much. I love morning laughter also. I love being happy in the morning. It's a nice feeling. It's a trap. The Admiralty, not the Admiralty. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Teague. You're on my brain. Oh, who is the oh, Dad man can't help me. Who's the Star Wars character that said it's a trap? Who said that? You haven't lived until you've had a lobster champagne breakfast. Well, I have. Um, I've never had champagne that I can recall, and if I did, I probably didn't like it. When the Titanic sank, it was surely a blessing for those lobsters in the kitchen. Um, it's a weird saying since the crush depth for lobsters is like 200 feet. Admiral Akbar, thank you. I knew his name. Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Okay, there's my Star Wars reference. And now here is my Star Trek reference. Live long and lobster. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but I do. Oh, we're 57 minutes into our show. It's 10:57 in my neck of the woods, and we are looking at lobster memes. We also have a poll about what would do you like best for breakfast? How well is that poll going? Let's see. We have 13 votes now. Eggs and toast are still in the lead with pancakes and waffle in second. Croissant and coffee and breakfast. What is that? Are tied for third. We have 11 people watching. Thank you so much for that. I need two more subscribers to get to 200. I'd like to get there before my birthday. I'd like to get there before our vacation, which starts on Thursday. Um, that would be really cool. I'm going to need a bigger stick. I'm going to need. Wait. Let's go here. Admiral is on the minds of many. And Admiralty says, "Oh, thanks. You're too kind." And blowy kisses, and blowy kisses back. And yes, going to need a bigger stick of butter and a baseball bat. Yes. Oh, why do you hear Peter Griffin singing Rock Lobster in your head? I have Family Guy issues. Thank you, Sci-Fi Mommy. I now hear Peter Griffin. You have passed it on. I now hear Peter Griffin singing Rock Lobster in my head. And hello, DJ Ronnie G. How are you all doing? How are you all? Like there's more than one of you. How are you doing today? I hope it's finding you well. And always live long and lobster. Lobster dreams. Your work here is done. Earworm transmission. Yes. It is complete. And yes, your work here is done for Manic Monday. Thank you. And Damon's like, wow, it's a party. Howdy, Lady V Elements. And we have howdies and highs and highs. And my DJ clones are doing well. Thanks for asking. You're welcome. I think this one is so funny. I just picture this lobster eating it and how he dissects it. If you think of Peter Griffin singing Surfing Bird by the Trashmen, it'll force other songs out of your head. Trust me. What is on the plate? It's a man. Yes, that is a human. That is a human. That is his dream. And Soy Poopa says, humans do taste better with butter. Anything tastes better with butter. You saw something completely different. Your apologies. That's okay. Yes, to serve man. Your eyes need to wake up. I will say on the I don't know what you if you're looking on your phone or something, but on a small screen, it is kind of hard to see what it is. But yes, lobster dreams. You caught the wrong lobster. I'm getting out of here. I'm breaking out of this joint. I'm not asking. I'm not asking what was seen. A weird looking hot dog. A weird. You ain't taking me alive. You ain't taking me alive. Do you even lift? A powerlifting lobster. Bridge, target that planet that's blasting Surfing Bird now. Target, wait, bridge. Target that planet that's blasting Surfing Bird now. Them lobsters look like they getting feisty. Yes, they are. We got some feisty lobsters here. And talking of feisty lobsters, when a small case of crabs goes full blown lobster. That guy looks like he is having way too much fun with that lobster there. Oh my. Yeah, that man's like, oh my, Mrs. And Lady B is, oh dear God, that's a special kind of dude right there. Yeah, that guy is playing lobster roulette with his private parts. Exactly. Yes, that lobster is giving him a titty twister. He looks like penicillin ain't helping that. No, it is not. Fear me, human. I have acquired your yellow combat spear. I love doing these memes because I get to laugh when I first find them. I laugh when I put them into the PowerPoint, and I get to laugh at them again when I show them with you guys. They do not lose their humor on me. It's just so cute. I wonder how long it took them to actually get that picture. I really do. Don't be shellfish. It gets you in hot water. These memes were so funny today. That's our last meme today, guys. Oh, oh, that poor little shellfish. Oh, oh, poor little thing. I'm trying to get this to where I need it to be. Okay, here we go. It is 1 hour and 6 minutes into our show. We have 11 people watching. Thank you. According to StreamYards, anyway. Let's see what we have 10 people over here on YouTube, and we have one person over on Twitch, so it is not lying to me today. So thank you all so much for being here. We have, how many likes do we have? I wish it would just change, but it doesn't. I have to refresh it. We have 15 likes. Thank you guys so much. Still 13 votes. Egg and toast in the lead with pancakes. Second, croissant and breakfast. What is that? Are in third. So not too bad. I'm at 198 subscribers. Two more I'd like to get in the next couple of days. That would be wonderful. And guess what time it is, everybody? It is time for. Uh-oh, I lost my cursor. Oh, my timing. Oh, bad timing. Let's start again. Okay, everybody, you know what time it is. It is time for celebration. I wish I could do a better transition between those two, but I can't. So yes, it is celebrations time. I get my celebrations from three places: daysoftheyear.com, nationaltoday.com, and nationaldaycalendar.com. So there we go. Celebrations today. I had time to kind of revamp some of my videos and stuff. So here we go. Some of the way these look. So here, this is my new version. We have National Medal of Honor Day. And from National Day Calendar, this recognizes all Medal of Honor recipients. The Medal of Honor is the highest military award for valor in the United States and was created in 1861. On March 25th of 1863, Secretary of War Edward Stanton presented the first medals of honor, which was in the Army branch, to 6 members of Andrews Raiders for their volunteering and participation during an American Civil War raid in April of 1862. The Medal of Honor is awarded only to U.S. military personnel by the President of the United States in the name of Congress for personal acts of valor above and beyond the call of duty. Since its creation, 3,468 Medal of Honors have been awarded to the country's soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen. National Medal of Honor Day. Is it time to unleash the planet cracker? Is it time? Is it? No, not time. I'm going to remove this because if I don't remove it, I'm going to play the celebration video again. And what is our next celebration? Our next celebration is Pecan Day. Days of the Year said these buttery, versatile gems can be sprinkled on salads, baked in pies or cakes, or simply enjoyed as a snack. Whether eaten on their own or included as part of a myriad of creations in the kitchen, the pecan tree yields a versatile nut that is the only naturally occurring major nut tree in North America. While they began in the U.S., they have since been planted on every continent except Antarctica. Even so, it is still estimated that 80% of the world's supply of pecans come from the United States. Yes, it is Pecan Day. One of those Medal of Honor recipient is on the town next to me. Well, very cool. There's a big debate. I say pecans. My husband says pecans. I think pecan is something you pee in when you're in the middle of nowhere and have nowhere to go to the bathroom and you have to use it. Um, so, yes, it depends on where you're at. Either is correct, but I say pecan. We can pick on pecans. Yes. I say both depending on who I'm talking to, I guess. I say pecan. I always say pecans. Sort of people that says Captain Kirk. It's pecan. I was doing the whole hand thing there. You couldn't see it, but yes. And thank you. And Dadman says, "Thank you, Lady V Elements. You're my favorite for that pecan." Pecan or pecan? Pecan or pecannot? Pecan or pecant? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to hold until thou reachest a restroom, or pull over on the side of the road. Sorry. At least Lady V acknowledges pecan. I acknowledge that it's there. Um, so most Medal of Honors from World War One have been downgraded. Up until then, we only had two medals: Purple Heart and Medal of Honor. They gave 1,400 Medal of Honors in one day to a unit in the Civil War. You hopes you meant from before World War One. Gotcha. In Best Netherlands, Private Juryman's Medal of Honor for distinguished service against overwhelming odds, posthumous, displayed in the town hall, streets, and theater named after him. How cool! Yes, I acknowledge it with Pine Sol. Yes, and Wizzy Tinkles and Oopsie say pecan because they can. Oh, it was Joe Man. Sorry, Joe Man. Private Joe Man. In World War One was when they came up with the modern definition of how to win it. Yes. If everybody gets it, it's not really an honor um, or distinguished. So yeah. Our next day is International Waffle Day. So breakfast was actually a very good poll to do. I forgot it was International Waffle Day. National Today says celebrate waffles, their history, and the fact that it is a surprisingly religious holiday. It's a holiday that is best celebrated by eating waffles. Um, Unsurprisingly, the day has become a bit of a hit. It was originally celebrated in Sweden, but now eager stomachs all over the world embrace International Waffle Day. Plug in your waffle maker and tuck in some mouth-watering treats. Waffles came to Sweden near the early 1600s and quickly spread to nearby lands. They were often eaten with jams and fruits, establishing themselves as a beloved treat to be eaten at all times of the year. The event in celebration of them is called, oh, I'm going to butcher these words, Vaveldagen, which sounded remarkably close to the religious Varfruga, Varfrudagen, which is Our Lady Day, and the traditions merged to eat waffles on Varfrudagen. So, International Waffle Day. Well, thank you for lurking. Thank you for lurking, Dead Man. And Admiral Teague says uh, he was the medal for World War II as Operation Market Garden. Um, you guys, thank you for participating in the chat and have fun working while you're lurking, both Dadman and Lady V. And Mr. Angel says he has a Google page, quite the story. Quite the story. On Joe, if you want to read up about him, his name is Joe Mann. Joemann. We also have Tolkien Reading Day, National Day Calendar. J.R.R. Tolkien was an English writer, poet, phil- philologist, and university professor. He's best known as the author of the classic works The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, and The Silmarillion. Silmarillion. Yeah, I said it right. As well as Roverandom and Farmer Gills of Ham. However, he has published more than 30 books. Several have been published posthumously. The author has sold over 150 million copies of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and that number continues to grow. This day encourages readers of all ages to explore the writings of J.R.R. Tolkien and learn more about the author. With over 30 published works, he has had a lot to say, and not just about hobbits, though many are on medieval order. Tolkien Reading Day, or Tolkien. And we have an amazing day. National Day says, what could you be if you could give and experience unconditional love for yourself? Is the main theme underlying National Amazing Day. The day's main purpose is to encourage the purest, most essential kind of love there is, love for yourself. While this celebration only lasts for one day, the creator behind this special event doesn't want you to limit yourself. The whole month of March, to start with, could and should be used for holistic healing where you can devote time to cherish and appreciate yourself. It said you can't love anyone else until you can love yourself. And we have DJ Play Nice. Hello. And there is the link um, to if you want to read about a Medal of Honor recipient Joe E. Mann. There is the link there. Um, was Tolkien Reading Day Gondorian New Year's Day? Is that what you're referring to, Snorterpoopus? I didn't see that one pop up. And we have DJ Play Nice. Wee! Hello. He was in Operation Market Garden, aka A Bridge Too Far. I will have to, having read this comment, I will have to go and read that page after the show. I just heard the story of Joe Mann and just forgot the name. Assumed at his funeral they needed extra pallbearers to carry his huge brass balls. I will have to read up on Joe Mann. And for our memes today, this is why we did our memes. Today is National Lobster Newburgh Day. From both, I got information from both National Calendar and National Today websites. It says today ushers in a celebration worthy of a sea captain. An American seafood dish, lobster Newburgh, includes lobster buttercream, cognac, cognac, cog, cog, let's get my words out of my mouth. An American seafood dish, lobster Newburgh, includes lobster buttercream, cognac, sherry, eggs, and cayenne pepper. It's one of the most interesting One of the most interesting facts about this famous dish is that it wasn't invented by a honed professional chef, but by a sea captain by the name of Ben Winberg. National Lobster Newberg Day. Um, we have Jerry Me 5 Russian approved. Hello. Hello. In the book, March 25th was the day Frodo destroyed the ring, and it became New Year's Day in Gondor as a result. They made it Tolkien Reading Day because of that. Oh, oh, that's so interesting. I did not know that. I got to write that down, so I'll check that out. Let's see. I'm writing that down so I can put that in. Um, okay, I had to make a note, everybody. Yes, and lobsters will burn Captain Ben Winberg in effigy on this day. So, yes, Lobster Newberg Day. And our last celebration that we are sharing today is Old New Year's Day. Speaking of New Year, Snortopoopus, Old New Year's Day was celebrated on March 25th, and this tradition is still honored by some countries. Even though the Gregorian calendar was established in 1582, several countries opted to reject it for hundreds of years. Instead, they adopted the Annunciation style date, which considered the Annunciation feast, March 25th, to be New Year's Day. Dionysius Exiguus introduced the Anno Domini calendar, and the celebration on the day began in several locations. Because Jesus was to be conceived on the Annunciation 9 months before Christmas, Dionysius chose March 25th as the new year. So, Happy New Year, everybody. Celebrate good times. Come on. So, yes, Happy New Year to you all. Wow, another reason to celebrate. And we have some hellos and hellos. So that is our memes for today. Let's check out our poll. If you haven't voted, vote. We have 15 votes here. Pancakes and waffles and eggs and toast are tied with croissant and coffee second and breakfast. What is that as third? We have 13 people watching and at least 15 likes. I thank you so much for that. We actually have 16 likes. Thank you so much for all of that. Twitch is just twitching along there with one viewer, which I think is probably me. Um, And Admiral Mr. Angel volunteered to show some photos of the plaques and stuff honoring Joe Mann, who is a Medal of Honor recipient. And Admiral Teague says you want to jump on a plane and go over there with you and see it in person. That would be really cool. Yeah, I know. Isn't it just a shame you can't do that? And we have Dema says, keep singing, Mrs. Before long, people are going to demand you show up on karaoke. Okie dokie. And I love the Netherlands. I absolutely love them, said Admiral Teague. And Kateba, hello. And you chose your choice. Thank you so much. That's why, because of the old New Year's Day, that's why Tolkien picked this day for Frodo to destroy the ring. He knew his ancient calendars. Bilbo and Frodo were born on 22nd September, the September 22nd, the vernal equinox in the northern hemisphere. Very interesting. Very interesting. J.R.R. Tolkien really knows his stuff. And Quateva says, I really do love the croissant. A lot of people do. They're so good. They are so good. And we have some talk. Yes, that's another show for another day. Yes, it's just a traditional day that we celebrated to honor it. So yes. So everybody, it is 1 hour and 26 minutes into the show. 11:26 in my neck of the woods. We have, let's check out the poll one last time before I start the close of my show. 16 votes. Pancakes, eggs still in first. Croissant second. And breakfast, what is that, is in third. So most of you are very good and eat breakfast like you're supposed to because it is the start of your day. Yes, if it sounds like J.R. Tolkien, the dates that things happened um, were significant. So I'd be very curious. I wonder if anybody's ever done a research on that. And yes, you're saying pancakes for the win. So, yes. So it is now time for uh, shameless promotions because I do have a show at 1 o'clock, and we are going to be building the ghost shell. I'm going to have my guest, Agent Atwood, is going to be with me. He gifted me this. This is from the video game Destiny 2, the ghost shell build. I did an advent calendar, so I will now be doing the ghost build at 1 p.m. today. So now time to start winding down our show. As I said at the beginning of the show, Team Park Streamers is trying to raise $3,000 for Children's Hospital of Orange County through the Chalk Walk in the Park presented by Disneyland Resorts. If you'd like to go over there and support them, please do. If you can't support them financially, if you could repost this link on various social medias to let people know that they're trying to raise money for this children's hospital, that will be fantastic. And also, my block party, as I talked about just now, today at 1 p.m. with guest Agent Atwood. It's both on YouTube and Twitch. I hope you guys will show up there. And Mr. Angel says, don't underestimate the power of the yolk side. You have to have a yolk. You have to have a yolk when you eat an egg. So, yes. And let's see, what else do we have here? I also do blocking out the boredom streams. I'm bored, so let's build something. They're impromptu build streams that can happen at any time. They're not that often, but yes, we can. You can follow them there at MdadmanWalking to find out when I do have one of them. Also, my morning musings with Mrs.DadmanWalking55 daily at 10 a.m. I have my puzzle editions on Wednesday and the weekend that will be modified some later this week. I will be starting a vacation on Thursday. So I will be doing streams. They might not necessarily be at 10 a.m., but I am going to try to do at least one stream a day. Hopefully, we have a beautiful view at the campsite where we're at, and maybe I can get some sunrises or views over a lake. I'm hoping I can find some good scenery for you guys to enjoy. So my phone is going absolutely bonkers, everybody. So yes, Thursday there is going to be some modification, but I will be trying to do at least something during the day. Um, so yes. Also, P.O. Box address. We do have one. You can check out my YouTube and Twitch page to see what it is if you are so interested in mailing something to us. You can also send mail stuff not only to me, but to DadmanWalking55 and to my youngest, Angelo, um, who is a streamer over on the Twitch side. Yes, those YouTube ducks. Yes, yes, my I have that. I do have that duck quack, and it is annoying. I am so sorry for that. I try to keep my phone on because we still might get some information about Grandma Man walking Dad Man's mom, and I don't want to miss if something like that um, happens. So, but yes, if you would like to send us anything, check out our PO box address. I also have a Throne and a Kofi account, Mrs. Deadman Walking 55 for both of them. The Kofi account, if you want to make a financial donation, the Throne account, if you'd like to gift me something. Um, I've gotten quite a few build gifts with this, and I've done build streams with them. As you will see, I have been gifted this, which I will be building after I get back from vacation. I'm not sure when. It's got like 3,220 pieces. So it might be a little more involved, a couple stream build, but yes, I'm waiting till I get back from vacation for that. I also would like to thank Stunning, Daisy, and Snortopoopas for the wonderful peeing bears and the scenario I got to build. Squeaky M for Starry Night, Daisy Blossom and Liam Greywolf for Stonehenge and the Elizabeth Tower, and Agent Atwood for the Advent Calendar Ghost Shell. So thank you so much for all of those wonderful gifts. And if you want to watch any of those builds, you can under the heading gift builds under both of my channels. Excuse me. Ooh, I have 199. Ooh, yay! One more to 200. Oh, that would be so exciting if that happened. And I kept them. That's the big thing. It's not just getting there, it's hoping YouTube doesn't take them away. That is the biggest brouhaha that happens. I also have um, live streams and VODs. YouTube is at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. Twitch is Mrs. Dadman Walking. No punctuation, no numbers. You can check out my streaming channel on Twix, which is at MDadmanWalking, and on Threads, I believe it is Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. I am not 100% sure about that. I have got to get this changed, but I haven't yet. But I also do have a Threads. So let's check out our poll before. Whoops, what did I just do? Nothing. I meant to do this. Now let's check out our poll before we leave. We're going to close it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will end the poll now. And the poll is in a tie. Breakfast and pancakes and waffles and eggs and toast are in first place. Croissant and coffee is in second. And breakfast, what is that? Is 8%. I thank everybody who participated um, in the poll. Yes, 200 before the end of my birthday month, hopefully. That would be fantastic. We are almost there. We have to wait and see what, that's the one I was trying to get, to see what YouTube decides to do with those. They might take them away. I've been fluctuating back and forth. I notice they tend to do this a lot when you get closer to like milestones, like 50 milestone or the 00 milestone, 200s and 300 milestones. So we'll wait and kind of see what happens there. Yes, and Dadman on his channel tonight at 9 p.m. He will be having a chill chat with Brandon, the anime guy. Let me get that link here so I can Post it if you guys want to go over there and why don't I see it? Let's go here. Here we go. I'm going to post this link if you want to go over there and hit the notify button to remind you. Well, look at you. You were just way too ahead. Everybody's got it. Everybody got it. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. So, yes, they have that. Wait, which one is this? Is this my let's see what link that's to. Okay, that's that's the link to Brandon the anime guy. So go over there, hit the notification button, and go check it out. His chill chats are really, really very good and very, very enjoyable. Um, as I say, I do have. Let's see here. Let me do one more thing. I do have a show at 1 p.m. And let me see what we can do here. So, if you want to check out my build in at 1 p.m., here is the link to that. Destiny 2 Ghost Shell build. There is that. If you would like to check out my build at 1 o'clock and hit the notification button. We have Corey Cochran snuck in there somewhere. There you are. Good morning. Good morning, Corey. How are you? I hope today is finding you well. So, yes, so you can check out Dadman tonight at 9 p.m. There's the link for that. And here is the link for my Destiny build that I'm going to be doing at 1 p.m. Eastern Time today. So I hope you guys can show up for that. It is 1:38 into the show, so it's 11:38 in my neck of the woods. I have not had my breakfast yet because I got up a little late today because I was on a show with Mark D with the C is Sunday Night Geekery, and it was a blast to do. If you ever want to check out that show on Sunday night, it is a really good show to watch. You had it. Oh, good, good. I'm so glad. Um, that good. Um, I hope it was good work. I hope it wasn't too hard. And yes. So, and you are very welcome, Dad Man. So, on that note, everybody, I hope you have had a good time today. I've like started my new. It was cold. Oh goodness. And Mr. Angel says it is almost dinner time where he is at, and you have a great day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Yes. And it was 34 degrees. Oh, wow. And wow, I have reached over my 200. Thank you, Seraphim. He put 200 and what I have 201 subscribers so far. Let's wait and see what the YouTube gods decide to do. And hopefully I will still have them tomorrow because you never know with YouTube. You never know. Um, so yes, everybody, you have a wonderful time. Sort of Poopa says, take care. Jeremy says later. We have some hellos to people back and forth, and we have congrats and yays for the over 200. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And a woohoo from Agent Atwood and some hellos and yay. Yes, absolutely. Let's wait and see what the YouTube gods do. But right now, I'm going to celebrate the 200 because it is there. So, yay! Says Sci-Fi Mombi. And champagne toasts all around, whistles blowing, and yes, and bye, y'all, and have a great Monday, everyone. Also, a great week. And eyes up, Guardians. And don't forget my build stream at 1 p.m. today. And so I remember, everybody, I will see you next time. Remember to be kind, show love, and remember that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. You'll have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, your morning, your evening, afternoon, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. You have a wonderful, wonderful time. And I will see you at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye bye, everybody.